Hello and welcome to my channel. I am PandaPops and I like to bring you blockchain gaming and crypto related content. If that sounds like something that you think you'd enjoy, then don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload brand new videos. For today's video, we are going to be looking at some new updates to Wild Forest. If you haven't seen any of my videos in regards to Wild Forest, then definitely go check those out. I'll have a link up above right now. You can click that if you want to go see what Wild Forest is all about first, or it'll be down in the description for you to peruse at your leisure. If we take a quick look at their Discord, you'll see that they made an announcement a little while ago that mentioned about their rework to their roadmap and updated mechanics and all of that stuff. And we're going to be going into a little bit of this. So there is a link in their Discord for their white paper. And right here, it mentions some stuff that you'll see inside. So refined progression, the updated battle pass, and the new seasonal leaderboard system means more rewarding ways to advance. Enhanced Lord bonuses, so new details on castle leasing and bonuses for Lord staking. New game mode expeditions, send your units on missions to gather resources and earn rewards in this brand new mode, which sounds really exciting to me. That actually seems really cool. Gameplay evolution, reworked vision on perks, and the introduction of new units, rarity, and level. And then strengthened game economy and token utility. The updated unit mint system, which if you saw my last video about how much I earned from all the units that I got throughout Season 4, then you'll see that I mentioned about the unit minting stuff, and this will now be they'll be releasing updated minting system and expanded WF token uses. Full WF tokenomics with details on the token share program and staking is soon to be released. And then they also have a community challenge. Look at that. Is that why I'm making this video? I would have probably made this video anyway, but yeah, they're doing a cool content challenge, which, you know, if you are thinking about getting into creating content and you're not really sure where to start, just start. I've seen quite a few different places do like content. Like if you create content, there's some cool reward programs that different companies do. I know that Wild Forest has done it. I know in the past Axie Infinity has done it. Sandbox has also done it with their ambassador content track. You just got to be involved in these discords and see when they make these announcements, and there's loads of contests that you can take part in. So yeah, definitely make sure to check that out. We're going to be taking a look over here at their white paper gitbook. Recently, the seasons have usually been over a 27-day period, and that was the whole season, 27 days, and then they'd have like 3 or 4 days where it's like out of season, and then a new season would start. So what looks like it's changed here from looking at this is the leaderboard is now going to be a weekly long event that will group people by division. Each division has its own rewards pool, rules, and matchmaking, ensuring fair competition for any player. Really like that. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Leaderboard seasons are called tours and last for 1 week. At the end of each tour, players with the highest leaderboard points will receive the rewards. And it says play. It's not saying like how many. I am curious what. Obviously, we've not fully read this, but I am curious like how many divisions are there going to be? How many winners in each division? I'm really curious to see what that looks like. All players are grouped into divisions that can be joined by any player at any time. Each division has its own restrictions, rules, and laws. I wonder if those restrictions are one of the things I would expect to see from this is probably like you can't have any legendaries in this division. So it sounds like you can join any division, but those divisions are going to have different rules. So I can see that being like this is a division for more like beginners, and the reward pool's much smaller, but you can only have commons and they can't be past like level 10. And if you have a common that's past level 10, it'll be lowered to like 10. That's what I'm envisioning while I'm reading this. It will be great to see what it looks like in practice. Deck cap. Units in each division will be limited by maximum unit rank and level. There we go. Player units will be scaled to the division limitation to ensure fair. Yeah, that is exactly what I should have just read. I should have just carried on reading. Leaderboard points. Players will gain leaderboard points by winning battles and no points for losing. Oh, okay. Points decay. Leaderboard points for battle wins will decay every battle, providing a soft limit to the number of daily battles. This limit resets daily or when players change divisions. Staking a Lord in Wild Forest offers evolving benefits that increase over time, encouraging long-term commitment and benefiting loyalty. The Lord Streak bonus system rewards consecutive days of staking, enhancing multiple in-game features tied to castles. Streak definition. A streak reflects the consecutive days a lord is staked. Streak bonuses apply uniformly across all lords regardless of rarity. Bonus increase gradually. Campfire boost, gold generation and storage capacity. Training camp reduce unit training duration. Yes. Tavern lower unit purchase price. Recruitment camp improves chances of recruiting rarer units over time. And we've got a chart here that sort of shows everything that you've got and the increases across everything here. So once you get to like month 9, you're at 200% gold, 50% prices, 50% duration, 65% for recruiting an uncommon, 30% for rare, and 5% for epic. Yeah, after 9 months, the bonuses cap but retain full effect. The expeditions, this is something that I'm really excited to know a little bit more about. So expeditions are idle game mode that allows deploying one or more units for a risky mission to earn valuable resources. Units can be permanently lost. Oh! They can be permanently lost during this mission, and the reward will be based on the number of units that will return. Higher rank units have a higher chance to return and potentially higher rewards. Oh my god. Oh, expedition takes time to complete and locks units for its duration. Players can decide how many units to deploy based on their own risk-reward management and available units. Deployed units will be locked from battle, rank ups, and level ups in the game while they are busy in an expedition. The initial version of expeditions will have basic missions allowing simple risk management and yielding existing rewards as well as new valuable resources needed in future gameplay. Oh my gosh. I am a huge lover of where things can be destroyed. I also dislike it to some extent. But you are essentially in charge of determining whether that risk is worth the reward. It's not like being like, hey, we're just going to maybe get rid of your units. You get to decide to send them on an expedition. That's cool. Maybe I should buy a bunch of like the cheapest units. I might have to go buy some cheap units just to see. You know, just to see. I think we'll take a quick look. Everybody's risk tolerance when dealing in crypto is totally different. So I'm not going to assume you can afford to buy a bunch of cheap units to do this with. However, I'm just basing this off of my own personal risk tolerance. So currently the cheapest units are going for 6 cents is what I'm seeing right here. So they're the cheapest ones, going up to 8, then to 9, and there's quite a few at 9 cents. So for me, maybe buying like $1 worth of these cheap units to basically use as fodder for the expeditions. I'm feeling kind of okay with that. I don't know whether that risk is fine, but for me, spending $1 on some units doesn't seem to really. That's a small amount for me to risk. For some people, maybe spending $1 isn't worth the risk for them to just try it out. But for me, yeah, I'll spend $1 and we'll see how those expeditions go. So I'll buy some units like later on. I'll try and like remember which ones I have purchased just for this. But eventually they plan on to introducing more layers of gameplay, providing units, specialties, and special requirements to the missions. Certain units may even become essential for mission success. Players would need to prepare their armies carefully as some of the unit warriors may not return from their adventures. hopefully it's got a good balance. Like I feel like sometimes with these things, it's that they're overly aggressive, and so you end up just like losing like so many units, and it's just not worth it. And then you just never do those expeditions, and then that's a shame because you want people to go on those expeditions, but at the same time you don't want them to be so easy that it's almost guaranteed you're still going to come back. I'd like to see, like, for some of the lower risk ones, I'd like it to be like a 95% success rate to a 5% lose rate, and then that sort of gets adjusted further and further on. But yeah, we'll see what that's like. This is going to be the last bit that I kind of go over, and anything else that you want to look into, then I've got everything linked below. You can go to their Discord and peruse it at your own time as well. So yeah, anything that I've missed or you want to look more detail into, then definitely go check all of this out. But the perks section is going to be the last bit that I'm going to be touching on. So perks are special passive abilities that unlock randomly as your units rank up to Epic. Epic, Legendary, and Mystic ranks. Perks provide tactical depth to those higher rarities. Each rank starting Epic unlocks one extra perk. Perks are randomly generated after a rank up to ranks higher than Epic with the following drop chances. Common is 6%, uncommon 30%, and rare is 10%. A higher rank will provide more powerful bonuses. We may further expand the perk rank in future updates. When ranking up, epic units for the first perk for the created legendary unit is randomly picked from the 4 epic unit perks used for the rank up, while the second perk is always random. Same applies to the first and second perks of mystic units. Gosh, I hope I read that right. All percent and perk bonuses are subject to change. Please check out their recent updates on Discord. So critical damage has a 8 to 22% chance to deal 2 times damage. Giant Killer deals an additional 2 to 8% damage to the target's maximum health. Doesn't work against buildings. There's Dodge. Great Blessing. Paladin's healing from attacks now applies to Paladin themselves. 13 to 5%. Increase the attack area radius by 55 to 75%. I like these. These are really, really cool. I don't know which one's my favorite, so if you have got epic units and you've had some of these or you've taken a look at these perks, let me know down in the comments, like, what is your favorite perk? Also, let me know, what is your favorite unit? Mine is the sniper, maybe sometimes the ninja. I am really I also absolutely adore the tanks at the minute. I really like my tanks. So yeah, that's the Wild Forest. They're reworked Whitepaper. Loads of new updates coming out. I'm really excited. They have currently started a season 5. The leaderboard should be coming out soon. Check their Discord for updates on that. But yeah, check out some of these other videos. Check them out. You may like them. Let me know if you do. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.